What's good, YouTube? And welcome to the house. I'm a huge fan of this card. This is a good one. Have you ever wanted to activate a dinosaur in a suit? It's got a cane, it's got a top hat, and it's pretty darn good. So, this card is Living Fossil. You can activate a card with this card's name once per turn. So hard once per turn. I don't know that the decks playing it will play too many more copies, but I definitely think this is something you want to see in Lightsworn variants. Lightsworn variants will definitely abuse this to the best of their ability overall. You usually need an extra body on board, however many you can get, and you have a lot of cards like Charge that are going to put the cards in the graveyard for you, Raiden, etc. You have so many hands that start off just unable to make a play, and this card's going to let you get there. Activate this card by targeting one level 4 or lower monster in the graveyard. Special summon it, and if you do, banish it when it leaves the field. Also banish it when this card leaves the field. Also equip this card to it. Really weird card text there, but basically it's Premature Burial for a level 4 or lower monster. Also, the equipped monster loses 1,000 attack and defense and has its effects negated. Now, I believe originally its anime text just destroyed it instead of banishing it. They're obviously trying to stop any kind of loop from happening or abuse of this card from happening. But the coolest thing you can do with it probably is Xyz Summon. Xyz Summoning is pretty good for you. This is also just a natural equip to play in decks where you can play Isolde, which Lightsworn decks can, because you have access to the Invoker Thousand Blade play through Scorpio, should we keep it at more than one over here in the TCG. Predaplant Scorpio helping you with the brilliant combos, etc. This is great for Lightsworn. I really don't know any other deck that's going to naturally want to play this besides decks that really just need to get that extra push and body on board. World Chalice could be one when they don't really get themselves going, but the negation of the effect is a little bit rough. It's still pretty good. What do you guys think of this card? Are you excited for it? What decks do you see it starring in and doing well in? Again, I think Lightsworn's kind of the premier deck in Lightsworn variants. The zombie decks getting to abuse this. You can get your banished cards back with Omega. Definitely not the worst look for those kinds of decks, in my opinion.